One Piece chapter 1180 is out, so let's go over it. The title of the chapter is Omen. In the cover request, we see Vegapunk making Zeus rain candy for Chopper, and we also see Nami, and it's really cool to see, bro, this cover request, but bro, like, I'm really like looking forward to the next cover story of what happens to the outside events, outside the Straw Hats. Because as we know, in the last one we saw the Yamato cover story and it was really cool, and we also got some crazy reveals with like Moria's reveal that Moria is actually a part of Kozuki clan. And yeah, bro, that's why I'm looking forward to the next cover request. Maybe we get something related to Egghead, when because the Yamato cover story started when we were back on Egghead, so it was related to Wano. So maybe now that we're in Elbaph, we will maybe get something related to Egghead, maybe following Sentomaru or some other characters like Stussy. We didn't know where Stussy went after Egghead, so it would be really cool to get those, and see what they're up to. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go over to the main chapter, bro. Like, yeah, you know the vibes, bro. Bro. So the chapter starts off exactly where we ended off in the last one. We see Imu like looking and scanning the entire Elbaph from the top of the Oros castle. Bro, like this scene looks absolutely phenomenal. And at the moment, we see the full design of Imu. Bro, it is crazy, man. Oda cooked, bro. Just look at this design, bro. Like, it's very similar to the Roxas and Loki's design where they wear a belt, in their body. And I don't know if Imu is wearing a shirt or something, or is that Imu's body, a topless body? I'm not like super sure about, because Imu has kind of like like dot like all over his body, like, but also on both of his hands you can see that there is also a half sleeve, bro, which makes it seem like they're wearing something here. But let's see what happens with that. But bro, like this design looks so peak, bro. The skeletons, bro, we see the skeleton in Imu, and bro, like this is insane. Like 3 skeletons looks, this is maybe hinting something related to Blackbeard, maybe Blackbeard takes over Imu's powers, or maybe Blackbeard. There are also some theories that I like the most, which is Blackbeard and Imu are they're going to merge together somehow, and that will be like the final villain of One Piece. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, bro. Like this is so peak, this design, bro. Like Oda cooked, man. So yeah, and then we see like Imu asking, Imu like suddenly pulls up in front of the giants, and the giants in the western village where Zoro's group is, and Imu like starts asking the question like, who is the king of this land? And all the giants are like shocked, like, who is this? Like Dory and Brooke are shocked, like, who are you? Where did you come from? There is no king in this country. And at that moment, Sommer like yells out the great one, and Sommer is like in Gerd's hand. And bro, like as soon as Sommer like calls out the great one, we see like Gerd's like fingers like get chopped off, and Imu is like in front of Gerd. Like it was so fast that even Zoro was shocked, bro. We see Zoro and Hajjudin's reaction, like they couldn't even react, like perceive like what happened. Like Imu just speed beats everyone. Bro, this Kizaru, who is Kizaru, bro? Imu is like outscaling, like Imu is like destroying the power scaling of One Piece, bro. I'm just, this is crazy. So bro, like this is just sad to see. Like Gerd's fingers get chopped off, and both of Gerd's like thumbs on both hands, and the middle finger, like the first finger, they get chopped off by Imu. And we see like everyone like shouting like at Imu, like, why do you do it? Then bro, like, and we see the houses still they're making a sounds, the houses are alive because of Imu's presence here. So this is insane to see. Like it's very similar to the Big Mom's power. So bro, like this is unreal. So, and Chopper is also there, and Chopper is reacting, and Chopper is like surprised, like, who is that guy? Mind you, like I was hoping that Imu will take a give like great attention to Chopper, because Chopper seems to have some sort of counter to Dame Reversi. So maybe Imu like learns about Chopper, and maybe there is something going on between Chopper and Imu as well, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure like Chopper is somehow has some like connection to like ancient One Piece lore, and maybe some of them Chopper has one of those devil fruits that can be used to like defeat Imu. So yeah, just look out for that. I'm looking forward to more Chopper guests. And as soon as that, anyways, we see like when Gerd's hands get chopped off, like Zoro gets furious, and Zoro is about to face off Imu. and we see like Sommer, he gets his heart, he's getting his hearts back, and he got his body parts all back together, so he's like recovering. And we see Zoro saying to Imu, bro, this is insane, like Zoro, the king of hell, the self-proclaimed king of hell meets the actual king of hell, bro, like what more to say. And Zoro is asking Imu like, you're one of the knights of God too? And Imu just looking at Zoro, like people are saying, bro, like Imu will notice Zoro and like say he's like maybe some descendant of Ryuma. Bro, it seems like Imu doesn't even know Ryuma, bro. Like Imu takes a great Imu gives a great detailed focus on Zoro, but Imu doesn't say anything. So yeah, bro, like maybe Imu doesn't even know who Ryuma is, or maybe Ryuma wasn't that significant of a character as we thought. So this is bro, Zoro fans were really hyping Ryuma up. So yeah, it's fun to see, bro, their agenda fall off. But anyways, bro, like we see Hajrudin lining up a punch at Imu because of what Imu did to Gerd, and Stanson like comes in across and like stops Hajrudin before Imu like cuts Stanson's leg, bro. This is crazy, bro. Like if Stanson didn't like stop Hajrudin, like Imu would have like killed Hajrudin on spot, but unfortunately Stanson took a huge risk and he sacrificed his like leg to save to save Hajrudin, and he loses a leg as well, bro. Like this is brutal, bro. Imu is like cutting everyone into pieces left and right here. Then Hajrudin is like says like Stanson, what happened? And Chopper is also there, bro. Just imagine, bro. I feel bad for Chopper, bro. Like the Chopper's like patience are gonna be increasing, bro, after Imu's done with Elbaph, bro. Like this is insane. And we then see all the giants like are shocked, like what is going on, like who is this guy, like he came out of nowhere and he's just slicing and cutting apart everyone. And as soon as that, Zoro gets furious and he uses King of Hell and Rengoku, Enno Santorio Rengoku. The note, Zoro's attack reads as King of Hell, 3-sword cell, Purgatory, Demon Slayer. So yeah, Zoro like flies in and furious that after watching like Gerd and Stanson being taken down by Imu, and he's about to like slash Imu with 3-sword style Rengoku and Onigiri, and Imu like blocks it with just the tail, bro. You remember Imu's tail, the arrow-shaped tail, bro, which Imu, I'm pretty sure this is the same tail Imu used to like finish up Cobra. And bro, like this is insane. Like Imu casually blocking like Zoro's strongest attack with just a tail, and like Imu is not even looking at Zoro. Like that's the most like craziest part, bro, here. And as Imu blocks Zoro's attack with his tail, like Imu like Imu creates a small black flame in their hands, and it's called and names it Omen, and shoots it towards Zoro's face, and Zoro gets blasted backwards and it hits Zoro's face, and Zoro is like starts bleeding, bro. It's insane, bro. Like literally, bro, Zoro got one-shotted by Imu here, bro. Like you'll see the next panel, bro, where Zoro is on the ground, bro. Like this is insane. So, and bro, like this is final saga Zoro we are talking about, who is about to fight Mihawk and surpass him and become the strongest swordsman in the world, and he is getting one-tapped by Imu, bro. What are we dealing with here, bro? Like this is crazy. So as Zoro gets taken down by Imu, Chopper is like shocked, like he shouts like Zoro, and as soon as that happens, like Hajrudin like jumps up and he's about to like strike Imu with his axe, and Imu then again like creates a black flame in their hands, and Imu like shoots it towards Hajrudin, and there is a huge explosion, and we see like Hajrudin being taken down as well, and we see Zoro lying on the ground as well, and he says, damn it, I'm not this image is really like hard to make what is going on with Zoro, but he seems to be holding his left shoulder, so I assume like Imu hit his shoulder and he's like bleeding from there. And bro, like Zoro, he doesn't get back up, so it is like really serious. You can tell it's very serious when like Zoro is not getting back up immediately. So bro, like this is crazy, man. And as Imu like takes down Hajrudin with the huge explosion of black flames, and everyone is like shocked, like what kind of black flames are those? And Imu like gives one of the black flames to Sommer. And you remember, you see the black flames on the back of Imu. Imu like can it's like some sort of ability. Like Imu has multiple abilities in that black flames, it seems like. And Imu like takes one of those, like a piece of black flame, and Imu like gives it to Summers. And Sommer says, "Hell yeah, there it is, Omen." So, yeah, this seems like another like power, bro. We're getting so much about Imu, but it feels like it's Oda is giving us so many answers, but the more questions that are arising about Imu. Like what is going on, bro? Like this is insane, bro. Like crazy. So we see like Imu like giving Sommers orders that make haste, Sommers. There is no time to squander. And Sommers says, "Yes, sir, bro." This panel is insane, bro. This makes it seem like Summers has been holding back this entire time. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, we are so cooked, man. Like, Summers is back up, and Emu like flies off. Emu like creates wings in their backs, and Emu flies off. And we'll see Summers also flies off. And you remember the houses that came back to life, and those houses like they turn back to normal as soon as Emu is out of the area, and Emu is in the sky like flying up to somewhere else. Bro, this is crazy. So Emu is like changing the entire area of a place where they're like standing, bro. Like this is crazy. Like their presence alone is like changing the, like, terraforming the island, bro. Like this is unreal. So we then see like Chopper saying, and very interesting. See, I'm not sure if the translation here is like, well, like on point, but Chopper says, "Zoro, get him inside the house right away. Everyone gather up all the children who passed out, and the wounded too, please." So it makes it seem like Zoro. Some people were in on Twitter. They were saying that maybe Zoro is already back up, and Chopper is telling Zoro to like get those children back to the house to so the Chopper can treat them. But it seems like Zoro is also down, and the Chopper is just like telling other giants in the area to like get Zoro and the children as well who passed out inside, so that Chopper can like treat their wounds. And anyways, and we then see like Jarul like watching all the incident unfold as Imu and Sommers fly off. Jarul declares to Elbaph that to all Elbaph, a figure who surpasses even the Knights of God has landed on the island. Be on your guard. And we see Imu, like this panel of Imu is glorious, man. Just look at this design, bro. Oda put so much effort into it, like you can just tell, bro. We see Imu's like black wings, two of Imu's black wings, and those like circular shaped black clouds on Imu's back. Flames, those are actually like black flames, like Imu, like those were the ones that Imu gave one of them to Sommers. And we see Imu flying off, bro. Like this is so insane, bro. Like I don't know, man. Just basking in this glory, man. Oda, Eiichiro Oda, man. You are the coach, bro. Like this design peak, bro. And about the theory that if Imu is a Lunarian or not, bro, I'm not sure we can still like confirm if Imu is a Lunarian, but bro, like it does seem like Imu has some sort of connection to, like, at this point Imu has connection to all sorts of like race or devil fruits. Like Imu is literally the One Piece right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it's Imu Piece right now. So we then see like entire Elbaph like reacting to like Jarul's news. Like, what do you mean someone landed on the island? Wasn't this already over? Everyone is like they're standing on their guard, and they thought that everything was back normal and there's just the fires they have to take down. But now they hear that someone else has pulled up and it's about to get real crazy again. We see Imu like arriving where like Gunko was trapped in an ice block, and Imu like uses one of those flames again, and like there's a huge explosion, and bro, like Imu like is like trying to like break Gunko out of the ice cube, bro. Like this is crazy. So as we know, in the last chapter we learned that only Ragnar can undo the ice. If someone is frozen, only Ragnar can like unfreeze that. So bro, like if Imu can like really like destroy the ice cube, bro, that would be insane, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. Like, so I wonder, and I'm really curious about what Gunko is going to do when she gets free from now, because we know that Gunko has had her memories manipulated by Imu, and Gunko seems to like want to like talk to Brook about something, but she forgot like what happened, like. So I'm curious about what Gonko is going to do next when she gets free. And bro, like this is insane. Like Imu is just flying around and like wrapping up all the loose ends like easily. Like Imu is like reviving their allies, bro, all around Elbaph, and just cleaning up all of the mess, bro, like one by one. Like he's just got like completing side missions easily, bro. Like Emu is on demon time, like I'm not gonna lie. We then cut away to the in front of the elevator in the Sun Realm where Gaban is present, and Gaban is like reacting to like Emu's like hockey, and Gaban says like, "What is that? That's a kind of hockey I never felt before, not even in God Valley." Bro, so like this confirms that the one in God Valley, all the hockeys in God Valley, like this is compared to that, this is on another level. Like Emu is like officially has the strongest hockey in the world. This is confirmed by Gaban because in God Valley, mind you, bro, like the Emu fought against like 6 strongest character in the verse, like, and that hockey of Emu was weaker than this hockey, bro. Like just imagine, bro, like Emu, like a weaker version of Emu was able to tank attacks from Rocks, Roger, Garp, Whitebeard, Kaido, and Big Mom, bro. Like this is insane Emu upscale. Like Emu is the strongest character in the verse, like no doubt about it. Like so, bro, like this is crazy. We then cut away to Walrus School where Luffy, Loki, and Ragnar they're like eating and recharging their batteries. But unfortunately, all the foods are like burned up. Um, Luffy is like unable to eat them properly. But it's great to see like Loki like telling Luffy to say by saying hurry up and refill your energy. I think something absurd just arrived on the island. And Luffy like replies, yeah, I think so too. And it's very hot, like, and Ragnar is also there, the goat man, the squirrel, bro. He's the goat, bro, the big Ragnar. So yeah, it's great to see like Loki knowing the importance of Luffy. Like Loki knows that he needs Luffy by his side to like fight whatever is just came on the island. So bro, like I'm loving the chemistry and the dynamic between this duo, man. Luffy and Loki are goated, bro. Like just the entire like their journey, like the way they first met and now to now, like their character development has been super, bro. Like I'm enjoying this duo. I can't wait for the round 2 versus Luffy and Loki versus Emu, bro. So and about Luffy, bro, I hope like Luffy gets back up pretty soon and he gets back to full health because we really need that right now because these Gear 5 stamina issues are getting really worrying because right now if he is like if he cannot like stay in Gear 5 for too long, he's cooked, bro. Like without Gear 5, Emu just like one shots Luffy, like I'm not gonna lie. Like Luffy like Zoro and Sanji. But with Gear 5, I think Luffy can at least go mid-diff with him, or like, I'm being honest, like, but still, at best, bro, like, at best, like, I hope, like, he can at least go mid-diff, because at this point, it feels like Imu is, like, on another level, like, this is a god tier level, out of, like, any of the characters in the One Piece verse we have seen, like, Imu is above all of them, so, yeah, I hope Luffy slowly, like, Luffy gets some crazy, like, showing in the next few chapters, and we really need him, our goat, man. Please save us, please save Elbaph Luffy, bro, we need you, man. Anyways, we cut away to where Sanji's group, and we see like Nami like coming, Nami running towards like Jinbei and Frankie, and we see Brook and Usopp like lying, and they're all like, Usopp, bro, like this is all your fault, mind you, like everything that is happening on Elbaph right now is all your fault because you had to rage bait the Satan himself. So and he's lying unconscious. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just resting. So yeah, man, Usopp, you need to be accountable for what you did. And we see like Nami asking like Jinbei and Frankie, hey guys, did something happen? And Jinbei is like reacting to like Imu's haki and saying, I don't know, but that haki is terrifying. If it's one of the Knights of God. So yeah, like Jinbei is like the haki scaler, bro. Whenever like any sort of like crazy haki, someone pulls up with crazy haki, like Jinbei is the first one to describe the haki, like that's his only job right now, man. Jinbei, bro, like what are you doing? Like on Egghead, we saw like Jinbei reacting to like Marcus Smart's haki and saying that is a terrifying haki. And here also like even Imu, after sensing Imu's haki, Jinbei is like terrified, like what is this haki? Like I've never seen something like this before. And we see like Frankie, Nami, and Jinbei, they're all like looking at Killingham, and we see like Killingham's body parts, like they get back together and it's connected because Imu also granted Omen to Killingham, so Killingham's body parts like have revived and they're all connected and he's back to like full health right now. And Sanji is also there. Sanji is looking at Imu, and Imu is like spawns in. I think Imu pulled up with flying, I don't know, like there's also like circle pentagram on where Imu is like standing, so it seems like maybe Imu also like came out from an abyss circle here, like just teleported here with a magic circle to Killingham, and gave Killingham the omen, and Killingham now is like back in full health as well. And we see like Sanji confronting Imu, and he is asking like, who Sanji asks Imu like, hey, who are you? And Jinbei is like telling Sanji, that guy's dangerous, be careful. And as soon as Jinbei says that, Sanji like charges towards Imu and saying, who do you think you're going around freeing people like that? Sanji, I'm not sure if he's using like every zombie or just normal kick, because he doesn't name any attacks here right now. But this is crazy. Like Sanji like kicks Imu, and Imu blocks it with his legs, and there is like a he crazy like conquer like clash between Sanji and Imu, where we see black lightning sparking. And mind you, like this is really crucial here. I don't know if Oda is trying to tell us something. We see sparks of black lightning specifically on Sanji's side from the initial clash with Imu, bro. Like when Imu blocked Sanji's kick, there is like a black lightning on Sanji's side, and Sanji didn't name his attacks here. It is not Efre Jambe, it is not Diablo Jambe. Maybe we'll get the confirmation in the anime, but here it doesn't seem like that, bro. Imu like blocks Sanji's kicks, and Sanji is like shocked, like, huh? Maybe the way Sanji reacted here, bro, this is hilarious, bro. Like this, just look at Sanji's face, bro. Like he's just look at the fear in his eyes, man. Like Oda doubled down on the eyeliner, and bro, he is just, it looks hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, he looks very scared. I feel bad, bro. Like, and as Sanji like senses, maybe he saw a future, maybe he used his future sight to see something. Imu's kick, and Imu like kicks Sanji, and with black flames. And mind you, Imu is like coating these attacks with black flames and advanced Conqueror's Haki, and there is a huge explosion from the clash between Sanji and Imu, and Jinbei is like shouting like, what the hell is that black flame, bro? Like Jinbei, just lock in, brother, and help out Sanji, bro. Just stop commenting on the situation. Like we all know like what is going on. Like we now want to see you in action, bro. Like Jinbei, like you have been like on fraud watch throughout this entire arc, so just lock in and help out Sanji, bro. And about Sanji, bro, we don't know what happened, bro. He seems MIA, and there's like a huge explosion, bro. I hope he didn't get vaporized, bro. Like, this is insane, bro. Like, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be backup Sanji, and bro, I'm just gonna let you guys throw out, bro. Like, maybe Sanji, the next time we see Sanji, he's gonna be coming back with like black flames and advanced Conqueror's Haki. I'm telling you, because it seems Oda is like building towards it, because we see like we literally see like black lightnings from Sanji's side from initial clash. So, and in the first clash between Sanji and Imu, it seems it's like no contact, bro. Like there is like no contact between them. So bro, it's only possible if both are using Conqueror's Haki or advanced Conqueror's Haki attacks, bro. Like, so this is so hypey, bro. Like I'm super hyped with Sanji's Conqueror's Haki. It is coming, bro. I can just feel it, bro. Like we then like see like as the explosion like slowly like dies down, we see like Loki shows up behind Imu, and Loki says like, hey, what do you want here in Elbaph? And Imu answers Loki that the one who destroyed mine own servant Harald 14 years ago is the one I saw. And Loki replies, mine own servant, my heir. Harald was my father and the king of Elbaph. The one you're looking for is me. I see thou's not existed. This, bro, like Imu's language is so like ancient, bro. It's hard to read, man. Imu replies, I see. Hadst thou not existed, this trouble might have been avoided. And Loki replies, but I do exist in this world, in Elbaph. Don't forget that, you bastard. And the chapter ends right there. Confrontation. Chapter 1180. And there is a no break next week, guys, by the way. And this final double page, bro, like what a glorious like face off between like Imu and Loki. This is like final battle of Elbaph vibes, like. And Luffy is not here, by the way, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know what he's doing or what he's up to. I just hope that he's like eating food and like recovering fast, or maybe he's like charging up a Bajran gun up in the sky, bro. Who knows? Because bro, like this scene is so peak, man. Like Loki like standing over Imu, and there's like dark clouds and lightnings like coming up from above the sky, bro. Like this is like the end of the world vibes, bro. Like we are truly, bro, this is getting so peak, man. Like Loki finally facing up the person who was behind the death of his father, and this is gonna be generational fight, bro. I just hope that Oda goes, like, at least gives a 2-3 chapters of Loki versus Imu, you know, because I think eventually Loki is going to be defeated. Let's be honest, guys. Like, no matter what, no one is touching Imu on the island. Like, at this point, like, Loki, no matter how strong he is, like, bro, he's not touching Imu. Like, this is insane, bro. Like, and Loki, by the way, is also injured and nerfed from Shamrock's like previous injuries and Gonko, you know. So mind you about that. So, and Luffy, bro, he has like stamina issues as well. So I hope, bro, like Loki puts up a great performance against Imu before being taken down. But yeah, like Luffy has to show up pretty soon because it is getting worrying in Elbaph, bro. Like, I don't know how it's going to end, bro, or how they're going to like get rid of Imu. Maybe the time limit of Imu will come into play, and that's how like Luffy and Loki will be able to like get rid of Imu. Like Luffy and Loki may be able to like, you know, outlast Imu and like able to survive Imu long enough so that Imu's like time limit runs out and Imu has to go back to the Holy Land, you know, because maybe it seems like they cannot stay in this lower realm for long. Like their body is not like, their bodies are rejecting in this lower realm. So yeah, guys, that's it for the chapter. And bro, like we have no break next week. I'm super hyped for it. It's gonna get crazy, bro. Like Loki and Imu, bro, it's gonna be hype. And about Zoro and Sanji, I think they're gonna be back up and pretty soon in the next few chapters, because as we see, Sommer and Killingham and even Gunko, they're all like back and they're all revived. So we're gonna need them, and I'm pretty sure like Oda is setting up those like battles, because Zoro and Sanji, it's bro, let's be honest, Zoro and Sanji they're not ready for Imu right now, man. Maybe later in the final war, when we get later in the deep into the story, into the final saga, in the final arcs of the final war, maybe then like Zoro and Sanji will be able to like tangle with Imu like on an, at least like go to like mid diff, or I won't say equal, because bro, no one is like going equal with Imu unless you're like Luffy or like maybe Shanks, you know. So yeah, tell me guys, what do you guys think? Like, how will Elbaph end? Like this, I'm really super curious about how everything is going to turn out, because this is like really uh like I don't even know like how Elbaph is going to end at this point, because this is like really, we have never been in this type of situation in One Piece, because at this point like Imu cannot lose here. Let's be honest, guys, because Imu is the final villain. Imu has to win here, or maybe there is a draw. There is no like, Imu cannot lose here. And about the Straw Hats, bro, I'm not sure like Oda is going to, you know, like absolutely like destroy the Straw Hats and we're gonna have another like time skip or like training arc or some sort, because we're now in the final saga. So I don't think Oda is going to like absolutely defeat the Straw Hats. So the best case is like some sort of like draw, you know, like maybe Luffy and Loki like get rid of Imu, and that's how is like Imu then cannot come back again, because Imu has to like stay and recharge back in the Holy Land. So maybe it's some sort of that, or maybe someone else shows up in Elbaph to like save Luffy and Loki, maybe Shanks, maybe Dragon. But that would be so peak, man. I really hope something happens like that. Knowing Oda and how like Egghead, like how the Egghead ended, I don't think anyone is showing up, and Luffy and Loki will be able to like fight off Imu long enough so that Imu's time limit runs out. So maybe that's how will Elbaph end. And bro, we still have to see the Heaven Realm and so much stuff, man. It is getting so crazy, man. Like peak, man, peak. Oda is cooking non-stop, and bro, what more to say, man? Like that's it for my video, guys, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.